Chapter 1721. Father Su's thinking was deeply influenced by his father. The old master's father fought a war back then. The battlefield is different from the business world. The battlefield is always desperate, so his business philosophy is also very simple. As long as he is his opponent, he must go to death. Choose one between the Ito family and the Takahashi family, and then kill the other. In the eyes of Mr. Su, it is like going to sea. There are two boats on the shore, but only one is needed. Then what should I do at this time? Ordinary people randomly choose one that is pleasing to the eye, and then board the ship and set sail. After detailed research, smart people choose a ship with the strongest overall performance. The clever ruthless man will choose the one with the strongest overall performance, and then scuttle the other before sailing. The reason for this is that if you simply choose one ship to ride, the remaining ship will become a huge hidden danger. Competitors may ride that ship to catch up, and finally may leave you behind. Therefore, if you choose one to ride and scuttle the other, you don't have to worry about your opponent being able to catch up with you. When the time comes, the opponent can only sigh on the beach, being left behind by you. This routine is simple and rude, but also very effective. Zin, and even Jifei and Jiyu, were born in peaceful times. After living in peaceful times for too long, gradually, they lost the bloodiness of the older generation. However, when Zin said the father's decision, Jiyu was the first to react. She said with some enlightenment, "Dad, Grandpa's strategy is wonderful. This will not only break the road of the Anderson family, but also increase our influence in China. I was still worried before. The Takahashi family and the Ito family each has its own strengths and weaknesses. No matter which one you choose, it is a pity to give up the other. If you win over one of them and then work together to swallow the other, it would be perfect." Zin said, "Jifei and Jiyu, you two must remember that the biggest enemy of the Su family in the past, present, and the next 10 years is the Anderson family. Therefore, no matter what field we are involved in the future, we must also call the same principle. If the Anderson family is also in this field, then the first priority is to kill the Anderson family. If the Anderson family has not entered this field yet, then W must do our best to prevent them from coming in. Although the anti-Anderson alliance of the year is gone, we still have to beat the Anderson family to death. Only in this way can we prevent the Anderson family from taking the lead and forming an anti-Su alliance to deal with us. Understand?" The two, brother and sister, said at the same time, "Understand." Zin nodded and continued. "You have to think more, not only about your grandfather's strategic layout, but also about his tactical arrangements. The older generation said that business world is like battlefields. At that time, businesses were based on the degree of cruelty. Not lost to the battlefield. But the world has been at peace for decades since World War II. People have been at ease for too long, and their bloodliness has become weaker and weaker. The gap between the market and the battlefield has become larger and larger." Jiyu said earnestly, "Dad, you are right. Brother and I will try to make up for blood and wolf nature." The Zin in the video nodded and said admiringly, "The future of the Su family will ultimately belong to your generation. If the two of you can find the bloody nature of your ancestors, the Su family will no longer has to worry about the future and hope for more glory. Let the Su family stand on top of the world." This sentence has been lingering in Jiyu and Zifei's ears from this moment on. However, Jifei didn't know. At this moment, on the wall outside his room, like a gecko, clinging to it was a dark figure. This figure was holding a special sound amplifier for spies, and recorded all the voices of the video conferences.